Hello, welcome to another tutorial for Qgis. Today I will show you how to calculate NDVI, normalized difference vegetation index, NDVI. So this is very quick and very easy. Let's do step by step. At first we have to open a new GIS project. So we can name or without a name, no problem. This is untitled projects. At first we have to add the image from the Copernicus satellite like Sentinel 2 or Landsat 2, whatever you choose satellite image, because that is the raster image. So we add the raster folder here. From whenever you download the Sentinel image, so you can find this folder S2B, and here the granule folder, and here you can see the another, and you can find the image. That image folder is the main satellite image. Here resolution 10, resolution 20 and 60. We are working resolution 10. So Landsat, so for the Copernicus Sentinel band 8 and band 4 we need, because band 8 is the near infrared and 4 is red. So that's the NDVI calculation we need to add. So band 8 and band 4. So this is the band 8, that means near infrared, and this is the band 4, that means red. So this two band we need. So now we have to calculate the raster calculator. We need to calculate the normalized, that means NDVI calculation. The formula is at first NDVI calculation is at first infrared minus here we can use this symbol is better, and then this is the, and we can close this two, we can close and divided by this two with plus. So we double click and we have to close first bracket here, because we need to add another, the plus symbol here. This is the plus, and here we can double click this one, and this is close. And we need to name the output layer. This is the TIFF file, that image file. So we can rename as a, because we did earlier, so we can keep it as NDVI1, so that it will not be replaced, and that is the okay. We can keep like that, and the calculation takes a little bit time. Okay, we have successfully completed the one, and basically we don't need the rest of the image, because we already calculated the NDVI. So this is the final product. We can customize based on our requirement. We can change pseudo color, and we can even change the color ramp. We can add the classification here, is 3 or 5, whatever we can use the classification. We can change until 3, and we can change the this value. The vegetation, the plus, this one is vegetated more greenish, that means deep green, indicates deep green, and these are the less green, so that is little bit water, and these are mostly water, very lighter. We need very almost bright, almost water, very deep water here. It's better to keep very deep, like it's better to keep more dark blue, basically, because deep water. Okay, that is our classification, and we can keep it. And now we need to, this is the NDVI of that image, but we need to use our study area. So in that case we need to add another layer, that is our vector layer and study area basically. So we can go our folder where we kept our study location. So maybe we can use, basically I did before, so maybe we can find our study location from that. So this is the pubna, now one of the study area, we can use that one. So this area, and now the task is to raster calculation and conversion to extraction, basically the clip raster by mask layer. So input layer, of course the NDVI one, our calculated one, and we need to extract by clip raster by mask layer. Mask layer is our study area, so we don't need to do anything, and just we keep here and we can run here, and study area will be extracted from that NDVI calculation done earlier in that image, and we need to extract that NDVI file, NDVI data to our image. So here the main task is basically we need this, these are the style we already did, so we can copy that style, copy the style all layer, and we can use here this clipped mask. We can replace, you can paste the style here, and that is the done. So we can basically we can delete that part because we don't need. And this is the temporary file, and we can save as a permanent file. Okay, we can do later. So this is our final product, and we need to export this one. So maybe NDVI one, we can use the print layout. So the task is like that, I can use the print layout. How to use that, I think you know very well. So here we can use 40 so that you see it. Okay, this style is better I think. And now we can add the frame. There is a frame here, and the frame should be 0.1. It's better to keep like that. And we can add the north arrow here, a little bit change here, and this is for the scale, you can keep it here scale, and we can legend here, we can add the legend here, and for the legend we can update, and we don't need any other things except that. And we can change, we can delete that. So these are the, we can rename that NDVI value. Okay, this is done, and you can customize based on your idea, and we can save, that is NDVI here, save. We can replace that. And we can see how it looks like. Okay, this is the ultimate product. So thank you so much. Here this color indicates the vegetation, and this lighter color indicates the water, this lighter color, the little bit indicates the water or urban area, and this deep green indicates the vegetation. So this is the NDVI. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.